Hey guys, so today we're going to cover image mapping on HTML. So image mapping is when you create a hyperlink that is attached to any image. So here I have this project I'm working on where there's text, there's an image here, everything's normal. However, this image, the entire image is a hyperlink. And that's one way to do it. But what if I wanted to make just this play button only a hyperlink, and then outside of it would be unclickable? So that's more intuitive. Arguably better way to do it depending on your needs, what you were looking for. So here I have my shapes, and as you can see, just the Netflix area will be clickable. Just the circle here. And even more complex shapes like a polygon. Just the area where the shape occupies is the link. And as you can see, when I clicked on it, it brought me to the Polygon YouTube channel. Click on the circle, the movie The Circle on Prime Video, and Netflix, click on it. It's just the TV. Whereas the whole image would be a hyperlink, now it's just the TV, etc. So, we're going to open a WebStorm, a new HTML file called image map. We're going to open a div. First, we're going to give it a title. Image map. Open the div. Give it an ID. Map. Break it up with the break line. Second title, click on the shapes. Now we're going to break it up a little bit more for even spacing. We're going to add our image. Image source shapes.jpg. And we're going to set an alternate. Call it shapes. Use map shapes. Sorry, that's hashtag shapes. So, set map name shapes, and as you can see, that should go away there, as they are now matched. We're going to drag shape down, map down, sorry, and we're going to start with area shape, and we'll start with rectangle. And here's where the magic is, coordinates. Now, how do I find my coordinates? Well, we're going to open our image in Paint. Here, I've got it open. And as you notice, at the bottom, we have the information bar. This image is 1114 by 283 pixels. And as I move the cursor, I'm getting a reading the actual position. So the first two values of a rectangle coordinates in the HTML will be top and left, so 55 and 63. So we're going to go in here, assign the values 55, 63, but we need two more values, and these values, you might have guessed, will be the bottom and the right. So it'll be about 360. Let's go to the bottom corner, 361, 203. So let's plug that in, 361, 203. Now, let's set alt rectangle and href equals, this will actually be our hyperlink. So where do we want this link to take us once we've clicked on it? So we've got measurements of a rectangle, right angle equal sides on mathisfun.com. So we're going to take that hyperlink, copy it right from the address bar, HTTPS, so it's going to take us straight there when we click on it. And if we want it to open into another window, we can set target equals and underscore blank. So when it is clicked, we'll still be on our website, but it'll take us to the new site as well. So let's do this for every shape. Let's do our next shape will be the circle. And this one's a little bit trickier. Not too difficult, but let's go get our coordinates. So about, let's try the middle, 930 by 139. 930, 139, and the third value assigned will be basically the size of the circle, or maybe the radius, diameter. We'll go with the circle size 50. The circle's somewhat large. Alternate circle. And where do we want to go? Well, we got good old circle K here. Let's plug that in, and we want it to open in a new window. So I'm going to set it as target blank. Now let's do our last shape. Polygon. This one's pretty straightforward. Let's get our first value. Be approximately the top here, 591 by 0. 591 by 0. Let's try to get exact. 451 by 86. 449, 172. Make sure to put the commas in between. 593 by 257. 591 by 171. And actually, since the bottom point will be going straight, I'm going to change that number to match the bottom point because it's on the same vertices. So I'm just going to actually change these to keep them 593 so we get the nice straight line there. And we're going to go out to 737 by 86. And we're actually going to go back to the top to our original point, so we can just use the first value over again. It's 591 by 0. That should connect it all together. Alternate equals polygon. And where do we want this to take us? Well, we have polygon .com. They are video game and comic YouTube channel. Very interesting. Put that in there. And we want target blank. So here, underscore blank. Close that. And let's see if this works. Just make sure I got everything here. Okay, so it looks like we got some sort of action. Here, it looks like our shapes are working. Not too bad, not too bad. Just give it a quick check. Let's see what the circle is. So this one you kind of have to... So we got the circle in the right general area. Let's check the other shapes real quick. See if we need to make any changes. That looks pretty good. And the rectangle was quite good, almost perfect. Well, you can amend these as you go. But for the sake of this video, I'm just going to focus on getting that circle correct. So that size, as I said, the circle that I showed earlier on my project is about this size. So that size is the third and final value. Looks like our positioning is correct. We're going to increase the size by double. So we're going to go from 50 to 100. We'll see if that fills the circle. Oh, almost. Seems like the way that I have stretched the circle in Paint, it's no longer actual circle. It's taking on characteristics of an oval. So what we can do to compensate for that is just to set the value a little higher so that it's an approximate. When the user mouses over, most of the circle will be a hyperlink. So be careful when you're stretching your images in Paint. I know it's difficult. I'm trying to get everything into one area here for the sake of time in this video. So I'm actually just going to make this a little bit bigger just for make it more user friendly. So 110, and so it's most of the circle area. We could edit the image. We could make the circle the whole circle just by making it even larger. Or we can settle with this clickable area is most of the circle. Here in my assignment, I've got it pretty dead on. It's more of a circle here, but the way I've stretched this image, it's not perfect, but it's gonna have to do for just for the sake of this video and time. So that's how you create an image map in HTML. No CSS required, just the code here. Set the map, input your image source, set your alternates, set your map name shapes, set the type of shape you want, find the coordinates, set the alternates, of course, add your hyperlink, depending on if you want a new window or not. You can add target blank, close your map, close your div, and that's it. You have a very much more responsive type website here. Anyway, thank you for watching.